Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Kirby's Adventure! On this episode, we have reached the last level, Rainbow Resort, and the lair of the evil king, DDD. Let's go! Rainbow Resort is hidden away in a frozen wasteland. And it is where we can get the final piece of the Star Rod and finally bring dreams back to Dreamland. It will not be so easy because the levels get quite difficult. The final boss is quite a challenge. And it's a pretty exciting, unique fight compared to the other ones up until now. Now in here we have a very block-heavy room. And some of the blue blocks can be destroyed, but we will need an ability such as Fireball or Hammer to break through them, so we can get the secret switch for this stage. Not all the blue blocks can be destroyed, just the ones that lead to the switch. I should clarify that. Oh look, perfect. We have a Fireball. Alright, let's go grab that switch. It is the second to last one of the entire game. And, well, these blocks here can be destroyed just by sliding into them, but they only lead to Waddle Doo, so nothing important. Wow, I think this is the most amount of blocks I've ever seen in a single level so far. I guess this must be King DDD's block storage warehouse, and this is where he gets the blocks to disperse throughout all the other levels. I know it's somewhere around here. It is up there. Yes, now I remember. Okay, come on, get up there. Get up there, Kirby. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, come on. This is kind of tricky. Can I do it? I'm not sure if I can get up there. There's too much lag in between activating the Fireball and spitting out the air from flying. I think I do need Hammer. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to this level. Okay, that was a fail. Why are there cactuses in the background if this is an ice level? That's a little bit odd to me. I mean, yeah, this is like the desert background from Ice Cream Island, but they just recolored it. Which I guess, well, I guess you can technically have an ice desert. But still, I'm pretty sure cactuses do not grow in ice deserts. I am going to have to go back get the hammer power so I can smash through those indestructible blocks. Well, semi-indestructible anyway. I thought for sure I could get it with Fireball, but I guess I couldn't. I seem to remember being able to in the past. But I guess I was wrong. Well, that didn't take too long. I think he's getting easier and easier to beat each time. Now, if only I could beat him in the darn dueling game. Okay. Level 6. And then to level 7. Once again. Now, hopefully I can hang on to Hammer, because with all the slipping and sliding around in the tight confines, it would be kind of easy to lose it. And that's happened to me before once already. And it's really annoying, because then you have to go all the way back and get it again. And of course, if that happens, I'll just skip over it in the video editing. The worst you'll have to deal with is me complaining about it. Come here, Bronto Bird. Come on. Time to die for me. No, come back here. Okay, Mr. Speedy Fireball. Let's be good and die. Yes. Then, of course, he's gonna appear again once we get off screen. And die. There you go. Okay, I still have it. I'm still good. One last thing to deal with is the mini Waddle Dee army here. Okay, leave those blocks to stand on, and boom, and there, now I have it. Secret switch opens up Crane Game, which is a level 2. And I'll go ahead and give that a shot now. Ooh, yeah, it's speeding along there. You know, I've played games like this in real life, like how they have them up at restaurants. I've never been able to win a single thing. I don't know how people do it. I mean, you have to have, like, super good reflexes, or I don't even know. But I've seen people just win things one after the other. I mean, they are so good at these games. Okay, well, that went well. Now on to stage 2. Oh, yes, I love this one. Okay, stage 2 here, it's a boss rush level. And if we go in this door right here, we have to face 7 regular difficulty bosses. But I'm not going to do that. Instead, yep, there is an invisible secret door up here where we can face these stronger versions of the bosses. And at the end, we get a nice little reward for taking on the extra challenge here. I do not like you, Mr. Bonkers. You always kill me in the duels. I take great pride in killing you in these fights. Okay, Mr. Throw Turtle's next, and yes, he is a speedster. He is on some serious caffeine. Ooh. There you go. Okay, let's get Throw. Is it just me, or did I generate 2 stars there? Okay, Bugsy's up next. He is faster and stronger, and he is the top of the league in the Bug Wrestling Championship. We have our own special technique here. The Throw. When he spits out his mini-me's, we can just throw them right back. And when you throw something, as opposed to just sucking it in and spitting it out, it's actually stronger, it does more damage, and the stars can go through multiple targets. Yeah, so if we went through the bottom one, the bottom door, we first would have had to face Poppy Brother Sr. and the Mike mini-boss. So we would have had more fights, but they would have been easier. Up on top here, we face fewer fights, but they're stronger to balance it out. Now on to the prize, which is 5 1-ups. Pretty nice if I say so myself. 43. So I may come close to my intended goal of 50 lives. But maybe not, we'll see. I'm not gonna count on it. Especially because I foresee a lot of deaths in my future here. And this is a pretty nice background right here. Lots of colors and stars and shapes. Rainbow Resort's a very beautiful world. My emulator's starting to lag some more. And I think it's due to my hard drive getting filled up with all the videos I've been recording. I've been trying to clear out space. Like, I've been deleting old videos and stuff. But still, I'm noticing some very noticeable lag on my end. It's nappy time. Look at all the sleepies. Now look at this section right here. We got a lot of ice blocks floating in space. And we have a bunch of Bronto birds who charge us. And we don't have a lot of room to try and dodge them. Or the cutters. I'm losing my powers left and right anyway. This would have been a pretty cool stage if I had laser. Because I could just bounce everything off. Oh, hello, Meta Knight. Fancy meeting you here. And when we are hyper, we can just run right over all the gaps. Due to the speed increase. So if we were just normal, we would have fallen through the gaps. I mean, it's not like it matters, because Kirby can fly. Maybe nope, I guess I can't mix it. Oh well. I tried. I always try. Ooh, level 1. Three down and 3 to go. And we have Grape Gardens music here, and everything's kind of dark greenish. I like the big flowers, though. Is it almost nighttime or something? I mean, look how dark everything is. I mean, you would think that this would be like a happy-looking world with all the flowers and stuff. But everything's like all dark. Bouncy balls. The next few stages will be of this sort of layout. We have to go up and around and face different enemies and go through the door and suck in star blocks. And the Humpty Dumptys don't want to go down. And he killed me. I know it's probably not noticeable on your end, but on my end here as I'm playing, there's getting to be some lag in the emulator. I really need to get an external hard drive. I mean, I really want to get one of those really nice solid-state drives, but those are like $500. So I'm probably just gonna have to settle for a regular drive. Cause I was at Best Buy the other day and I saw like 500 gigs for like $70, and I really should have picked one up when I had the chance. So I got one for my sister because her computer died, and it was some kind of error with Windows 8. I'm pretty glad I'm still on Windows 7, but you never know, you know. Things can always happen. I have stuff on this computer that I've had since like 2005, and it would really suck to lose it. Like TV shows and music and stuff, and old pictures. I mean, I just lost my car. I don't want to lose my computer too. And knowing my luck, I've probably jinxed it. Okay, but enough complaining. On to level 5. Crash Bomb Land. Rainbow Resort's nuclear testing site. King DDD is preparing his arsenal to unleash upon Dreamland. Man, imagine being a walking, living bomb, and your only purpose is to just blow yourself up. I mean, how morbid is that? Okay. Actually, this is probably not the best ability for the next section, but whatever. I'm gonna be ditching it anyway. Yes, here, if you follow the pattern of the stars, they either push you down or they blow you up, like that. It's kind of an interesting gimmick. It's not really too hard to avoid or anything. I mean, I kind of wish they put spikes or something, you know, to kind of make more use of it. Because it doesn't really do anything else. It's just kind of there to just annoy you. Now this right here is one thing that I have never been able to get. So we have a fuse here and the cannon. I mean, I know it does not lead to a switch or anything. I think it's just extra lives. But you have to be, like, super fast here. So you have to light the fuse, and then you have to go all the way over here. And then you have to get into the cannon, you know, in, like, a split seconds. But, I mean, just look how fast it goes. I don't know what kind of power I'm supposed to use here or what, but I've never been able to get up there in time. Actually, I think you have to use Crash on this. Huh. Maybe I'll try that in the future. Not here, though, because I'll just be here forever, and I'll just be wasting everyone's time. Level 6, the last and final level of the game. And it is quite an interesting level. All black and white, a throwback to the original Kirby's Dream Land Game Boy game. It even has the original Green Greens music. Yes, it seems like a lot of Kirby games have this sort of throwback. In Kirby Superstar, the very first level in that is called Green Greens, and it does have this music. A remixed version, of course. But still, it's also a homage to that game. And this is also the very last stage, which contains a secret switch. And it is a strategy guide moment, to be sure. Because it's one of those things that's just hidden in a completely random place that you would never think to look. I mean, kind of like the secret boss room just beforehand. I mean, it's kind of annoying, but in a way, I like how a lot of these early games had really obscurely hidden secrets. Because you really had to look, you know, you had to look long and hard. Because if this was your only game for like a week or whatever, then you'd be spending all your time looking in every nook and cranny. Now, of course, today we're blessed with the internet, where we can just look anything up within 2 seconds. I mean, it kind of destroys that whole aspect of exploration, you know, and finding things on your own, and that feeling of satisfaction when you find something and you think, oh wow, this is really awesome, I bet no one else has found this. But, I'm going on the ramble again. Every section in this level, it's kind of a reference to all the past stages. Like, this right here is Grape Gardens. The section just previous was Ice Cream Island. I mean, it doesn't reference each and every level, but still, it's a little bit something there. Alright, and this is the section which will give us the last and final secret switch in which to unlock the warp zone of Rainbow Resort. And why is the parasol the only thing that's colored? It's like Sin City, where they only had the color red and everything else was black and white. Of course, I don't think it means anything here. I think it just might be an oversight on the creator's part. I mean, yeah, look at the tomato. The tomato is not colored. Maybe it is some symbolism. Perhaps the parasol symbolizes our protection against evil. And finally, we have the Fountain of Dreams here in the center, standing out like Shaq at a music convention. We will finally come face to face with King DDD and restore dreams to Dreamland. To add a bit of extra challenge, I decided to come in here without a power. Just suck in and spit out the stars. Whenever he bashes the ground with a Mario butt bash, or with the hammer, and we can suck in his stars and spit it back out at him. And he's even got Kirby's flying ability and sucking in. He's kind of like the evil counterpart to Kirby. And he does not take a lot of damage from stars. So this is kind of a tricky fight, not too much though. Spoiler alert, the next battle, the true final battle, will be much harder. You shall see that very soon here. Like a lot of the other Kirby final bosses, he comes out of nowhere and he looks a little more horrific looking. Of course, nowhere near as horrific as the final boss from Kirby 64, which was a giant eyeball that spit blood at you. 02, his name was. Okay, King DDD's almost done with. Die, you evil duck. I'm gonna make a fricassee out of you. Okay, 2 more hits, I think. Yeah, if you've noticed, he's getting a little faster as his health goes down. Yeah, he'll hit the... Okay, just 1 more hit. But yeah, he'll hit the ground multiple times with his hammer. Game over. Not really. Yep, level 8, Fountain of Dreams, the true final level. Kirby's taking the Star Rod back. Hey, get off me, you jerk. What are you talking about? I must return this. Yes, there's a very good reason why King DDD stole the Star Rod. And of course, Kirby doesn't know that, but now we're gonna find out the hard way. In it goes. And boom. There is Nightmare, who was taking over the Fountain of Dreams. And since King DDD stole the Star Rod, he was trapped in there. But now that it had been returned to the Fountain of Dreams, Nightmare is now free. And he is the true reason in which all the dreams from Dreamland were taken away. Because, as his name implies, he is anti-dreams. He has several different patterns here, which change as his health goes down. Like, he'll shoot waves right there, he'll shoot stars in various formations. This formation right here, when his health is below half, they'll actually kind of converge on one another, make it a little more tricky. Now, once we beat this form here, he will transform into his true form. And for that fight, we have to fight him on foot. This form is on a time limit, because if you don't beat him in time, then you'll crash to the ground and you'll die. So I've actually got to speed this up here. I can see the background changing, and that means we're getting pretty close to crashing into the ground. This is getting pretty intense for me, because I'm actually not sure if I'll beat him or not. Because when the background starts going lighter like that, then that means the time limit's coming up. Okay, oh yeah, shoot. Oh, come on. Die. Yes, I got... Oh, that was close. I got him. Okay, now we take the Warp Star, and off to the final Nightmare form. Battle on the moon. And he'll transform there, and in this little cutscene here, he'll shoot us off with a star. I like this music. It's the best music in the game, in my opinion. So yeah, well, we still have the star rod, but we're on foot, so we can attack him by either jumping into him and spinning the star rod, or just shoot the stars at him to do more damage. And when he's in his Dracula form here, he will shoot stars in various different ways, or he'll do the tornado attack, or he'll have several other types of attacks, like diving here. But we have to hit his weak point, which is the staticky looking area of his body. And let me see if I can do it. I do not want to die on this climactic, epic final battle. That would really put a damper on my whole day. Okay, come on. I like his design in this version of the game way more than in the Game Boy version. I mean, something about that, I don't know, it just doesn't look as cool in my opinion. Just a couple more hits, I almost got him. Okay, you're almost dead. Time to die, Nightmare. You don't belong in this world. Oh, God. Okay, come on. Oh, yes. Look at that. It's like James Bond cutting the bomb wire. 1 bar of health left. Kirby's adventure is over. Thank you for watching this Let's Play. Everyone who did. The battles are done with. The struggles are over. Peace has returned. Now let us sit back and dream. Dream of things to come. We shall be at peace. King DDD, in the end, he was a good guy. He was our ally, as he sometimes is. Sometimes he's like Meta Knight. Sometimes he's a good guy, and other times he's a bad guy. In Kirby 64, he is our ally. We can play as King DDD in several instances. He can use his hammer to break down barriers. He's also fun to play as in Smash Brothers. He has a bunch of really cool moves, like the one where he throws his Waddle Dees, and he's got the rocket-propelled hammer, which is, like, it's almost impossible to hit anyone with it, but when you do, it does a lot of damage. Bye-bye, Kirby. See you next time. And the credit sequence here is a montage of all the final bosses of each world. And I swear, once or twice, I've seen a slightly alternate version of this credit sequence where Kirby gets hit a lot more. And I think it's like that HAL thing where it's just randomly generated. I mean, if anyone can support me in this, I've got to not be the only one who has seen it. But I'm like almost sure that there is an alternate version of this credit sequence. So if you've seen it before, if you know about it, then send me a message or something, because I want to know that I'm not crazy. Well, I can't really think of anything else to say, except, once again, thanks for watching. If I ever do any more Let's Plays, I invite you to watch those too. For now, this has been Kaiser Mazoku, having Let's Played Kirby's Adventure for the NES. So long, and thanks for all the fish.